This one too.
That's a first.
Oh. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la la la, ya la la, ya la la, ya la la. Shabbat Shalom. So we have been waiting for this moment and fretting and worrying, and it is beautiful, and you're all here. So let's say hallelujah. Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Shabbat is a time that we imagine a perfect moment. We put aside our worries, our anxieties, our stresses, our obligations, and we just breathe and enjoy. And so that's what we're here to do, to really take in this moment, to be part of this special celebration, to pray and to sing and to be present. So we are going to sing another melody to get us warmed up for that. And as we do, I will just invite you to take a look at your phones and make sure that they are on silent. Hi, di, 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 I, di, 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 I, di, di, di. I, di, 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 I, di, 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 di. I, di, 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 I, di, 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 di. Da, da, di, 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 di. Ya, la, 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 la. Ya, la, la. It is our custom for our bar mitzvah to lead us in prayer, and so I'm going to invite you to open your prayer books to page 220 for the chanting of the Ashrei, and I invite Ronen Meir to lead us in prayer.
We chant the Ashrei responsively. Ashrei Yoshvei Beitzecha, Odialu HaSela.
Ashrei ha'am shekacha lo, Ashrei ha'am she'Adonai Elohav.
Tehila leDavid, Aramimcha Elochaicha Melech, V'avarcha Shimcha le'olam va'ed.
B'chol yom avarcheka, v'ahala shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai umhulol me'od, v'lidoto ein heker.
Dor ledor yishabach ma'asecha, ugvurotecha yagidu.
Hadar kevod hodecha, v'divrei niflotecha asicha.
Ve'ezuz norotecha yomeru, ugdulatecha asaprena.
Zecher rav tuvcha yabi'u, v'varech yaranein.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai, erech hapayim ugdal chased.
Tov Adonai lakol, v'varech al kol ma'asav.
Yoducha Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yivarchucha.
Kevod malchutcha yomeru, ugvurotcha yedaberu.
Lehodia lifnei ha'adam gevurotav, uchvod hadar malchuto.
Malchutcha malchut kol olamim, umemshatcha bechol dor vador.
Somech Adonai lechol hanoflim, v'zokef lechol hakefufim.
Einei kol elechai yesaberu, ve'ata noten lachem et ochlam beito.
Poteach et yadecha, umaspia lechol chai ratzon.
Tzadik Adonai bechol derachav, v'chasid bechol ma'asav.
Karov Adonai lechol kor ahav, lechol asher yikra'uhu ve'emet.
Ritzon yirav ya'aseh, ve'et sha'avta yishma v'yoshiyeh.
Shomer Adonai et kol ohavav, ve'et kol harshayim yashmid.
Tehilat Adonai yedaber pi'i, v'varech kol basar shem kodsho le'olam va'ed.
Va'anachnu nevarech ya, me'ata v'ad olam, hallelujah.
Please turn to page 224 for the Hatzi Kaddish.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yamad yifrach v'rtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, bagala uv'izman kariv v'yemeru. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach, le'alam u'lalmei hamaya yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei dekodesha, le'la min kol v'rchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, Da'amiran be'alma ve'yemeru.
Amen. Ryan, this is the moment that you are going to receive this beautiful talit from your parents' loving hands. And you know, the significance of the talit is not in the way it looks or the way it feels. It's actually in these four corners, these tzitzit. And these tzitzit are supposed to remind us of our obligations to live a good and holy life and to do mitzvot. And I know coming from your family, you take that obligation very seriously. I hope that when you wear this talit, whenever you wear it, that you remember all the love with which your parents gave it to you, and that you also always feel embraced by God. And so I'll call up your parents to present you with your talit. And now, Ryan, you'll say the prayer before putting on a talit. Amen. And now you'll wrap your son. And now we thank God for enabling you to reach this moment. Ryan, come back to your parents. This moment of your third, your final child's simcha, his bar mitzvah, with the words of Shehekianu.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
Risey. So first of all, I'm going to let all you know that maybe 3 weeks ago I was on an airplane, and Suzanne had emailed me a draft of her speech. As I'm sitting there on the plane, there's a space between me and the guy next to me, and the guy's probably wondering, why is this guy crying on the plane? You know, I wasn't looking at the stock market, nothing else but Suzanne's speech, and when I was reading it, I realized I'm definitely going to go first. So good morning, good afternoon. I want to first thank so many friends and family for joining us here. Considering the issues we're having in the world with travel and et cetera, it's especially touching that you've all made such an effort to be here for Ryan's special day. I also want to thank Ryan's friends who are here to show their support for their good buddy. It's truly special that you're all here. We'll have a blowout party sometime soon. Ryan, before I speak about you, I need to take a moment and speak about your mom. This is not just a typical thank the mom for all she did making today and tonight special, but for a wife, a mother, a master's student, a school social worker, a close friend to many in this room, and the person that constantly keeps our family on a path forward and truly amazes me. Her energy is endless, her love for her children is unrivaled, and her constant sacrifice to make our community a better place truly makes a difference. Suzanne, thank you for making me a better person and for making our family all that it is, and happy anniversary. Our 24th this week. Okay, Rai, look at this kid. Literally could be like at the head of a Fortune 500 boardroom meeting, this guy, right? Ryan, it has been an incredible journey watching you grow. From the moment you were born, Mom and I knew that you were going to be something special. You went from Zen baby to adventurous toddler to nonstop energy to the young man you are today. Early on, it was clear you were going to be a talented athlete. It seemed like every ball, bat, racket, club, whatever it was, you picked it up and you figured it out flawlessly and immediately. It was also clear that you hated to lose. Oh yes, that might be an understatement. But Ryan, it is that passion that has fueled you to many great wins and some tough losses. I remember all those Beth Am games like they were yesterday. There were many games that we had to have our little discussion just to keep your emotions in check. But Ryan, it's that passion and all things that you do that is actually what is so amazing. You care so much, and you care not only to win, but more importantly, you care to give it your all. I will never, and I mean never, forget the game when your team was down by 16 points with 4 minutes to go. You were almost unconsolable. Called the timeout, and we had to have one of our little famous talks. I told you go in there and try to win the game. You gave me that look like, Dad, I got this. You literally took over. You scored 17 points, including a step-back three for a buzzer beater win. And might I also say, it was the second of a back-to-back 40-point performance. When the game was over, though, you didn't once boast or gloat, maybe a second. But you were happy, just simply happy that your team won. You seemed to feel that you had this responsibility to your teammates. You wanted to be there for them. This is another amazing character trait that you have developed. Support for your friends and for the kids who might not have such an easy time. You're always the one to stick up for a kid getting picked on or for one that needs a little help in sports or in school. You're not afraid of doing the right thing. Quite the contrary. You know right from wrong, and you're always making the right choices regardless of what others might say. Ryan, doing the right thing is not always easy, but keep making these difficult choices, and they will lead you in the right direction. Last, but certainly not least, is your loyalty to your friends. You've been to 5 schools at a young age. No one school for more than 3 years, but somehow, along the way, you make incredible lasting friendships. Good people gravitate to you, and somehow you know how to navigate the social maze and complexity of being a kid in today's world and pick out the good eggs and make them real friendships. You look to have friends, look here, you should have had friends from a lot of different schools, but even with all the craziness, you have friends from Shabbat Shalom, Lehrman, McLennan, Beth Am, and Gulliver. They're all part of your posse. This is truly special. This will shape your life in many ways. Ryan, I know you think I'm old, but I have friends, was supposed to have friends. I had friends that were coming here all the way from kindergarten to high school to college and adult life. And I can tell you, these people outside of Nan and Papa and Mom have helped to shape my life, and I'm beyond lucky for it. You too will have these special friendships and relationships, and some of your friends who are here today, I'm sure will be at your kid's bar mitzvah one day. Your relationship with your brothers has been amazing to watch. You have always been supported by them with literally no competition, just true care. And you have the exact same care for them. While you have a split that is greater than most, you've also been able to enjoy a unique and special relationship with each of Noah and Zach. Even though they have moved on to college, your relationship will continue to grow, and your age gap will actually continue to lessen as a percentage, and you guys will grow closer. From the moment you arrived into this world, you've been nothing less than a joy to be around. And quite frankly, Ryan, you complete us. You're the final piece of our starting 5. Our family team dynamic is truly special, and I look forward to watching your years unfold as this team only gets stronger. And by the way, we have a pretty strong bench with Wilson, Gracie, and Milo. Ryan, you're passionate, caring, loyal, and to go along with smart, handsome, and have a pretty sweet outside shot. Keep being who you are, keep working hard to be better, keep doing what you know is right. You are on a great path, and Mom and I are excited to be there for the upcoming chapters of your personal novel. It is bound to get better and better. Based upon the first few chapters, I'm sure it's going to be an amazing book. I love you.
Shabbat Shalom. We want to welcome and thank you all for being a part of this special moment in our lives. We are exceedingly grateful to everyone here today who's here today to help us celebrate this significant occasion with us. Life is so much sweeter because of all of you. I want to first acknowledge and thank Rabbi Pomerantz for leading the service and for being Ryan's bar mitzvah mentor. You have been our spiritual guide, a treasured family friend, and my personal mentor for almost 20 years. This is our final chapter together in the Meltzer bar mitzvah three-peat, and we are grateful to you for always sharing in our sacred moments. Thank you. Next, I want to thank Hannah Siegel for your beautiful music, for guiding Ryan on his religious journey, and for softening our hearts today with the sound of song. Thank you for your loving support. Lastly, to Shoshana, Ryan's bar mitzvah tutor, we thank you for your patience and immeasurable flexibility helping us navigate Ryan's busy schedule. Thank you for your devotion to helping Ryan prepare for this significant milestone. Before I address Ryan, I want to share a few thoughts that were not a part of my original remarks. As you all know, these are truly exceptional times, and the sheer fact this room is somewhat filled, with love and support for our family is heartwarming beyond measure and something we will never forget. Over the last month, and especially this past week, a lot has changed here in Miami and around the globe. Even amongst a worldwide pandemic, Ryan stayed positive and was determined to become a bar mitzvah. His grit, strength, and resolve, as disappointments abounded, have been nothing short of extraordinary. We never heard a single complaint, a concern about his party, or a selfish moment where he expressed anger or bitterness. I, on the other hand, have been a hot mess. While things did not go as originally planned this weekend, there were many, many miracles that occurred. my personal board of directors, ladies, you know who you are, my family and my TBS community, especially Rabbi Pomerantz, Cantor Siegel, and Mark Baranek, have rallied around me with a love that is truly like no other. Brad has been a steely force, perfectly balancing my futile attempt to control every detail of a weekend that was significantly altered by something so unprecedented. It makes hurricanes look like child's play. I am eternally grateful to everyone in this room that has called, sent an email or text, and has literally and figuratively shown up for us. Our hearts are overflowing with love and the love that we have felt from all of you. Now for the man of the hour. Ryan, I feel so blessed to be your mother. From the minute you entered this world, my soul felt complete. The deepest and most important truth that I can tell you today is that I love you unconditionally, and you have made my life full of endless joy simply by being my son. You are a bright and beloved child, a devoted brother, an adored nephew, and a cherished grandson. You are infinitely fortunate to have all four of your grandparents present today. You have always had a special relationship with each of them, and they have been your biggest cheerleaders throughout the last 13 years. You have spent meaningful hours with them, traveling near and far, going to Broadway shows and museums, learning to perform magic, and acquiring a love for Telluride and a passion for snow skiing. They have given you the gift of time and the pure and special love that is unique only to grandparents. I clearly remember every riveting detail about the day you were born. Noah and Zach were 6 and 8 years old at the time and were awaiting your arrival with the anticipation and excitement that only a new baby can bring. They have doted on you, in many ways have helped us raise you, and have loved you so tenderly that I have often wondered what all of that sheer adoration must feel like. You most certainly grew up in your brother's embrace, in their bright and shining light, never in their shadow. You and Noah have always had a special bond that was furthered when you went to sleepaway camp together when you were 9 and Noah returned to work there as a counselor. I am convinced Noah went back the summer before college, partly to enjoy his last carefree moments of being a teenager, but mostly to take care of you, to ensure that I would not have an anxiety attack all summer long because I was going to miss you so much. When Noah left for college, you were devastated, but nevertheless took over his room about 12 seconds later after he left the house. Most teenagers would object, but in our house, you are everyone's chosen one, so Noah happily relinquished his bedroom and moved into yours. You and Noah always laugh together, have Broadway versus hip-hop music battles, and he is still your go-to person, even from Michigan, when you can't figure out a math problem or have big world questions. You and Zach have also been deeply connected since the minute you came home from the hospital. He would feed you, hold you for endless hours, and was truly your playmate. There is not a human you admire more than Zach, and he unknowingly earned this veneration because of the complete and incalculable love he has always felt for you. You and Zach have played more hours of mini hoops than can be counted and have an invisible strength that seems to connect your hearts. Zach's kindness is always reflected in the way that he speaks to you, the care that he gives you, and the endless supply of advice that is often heeded instead of ours. Noah and Zach have been wise teachers, your biggest fans, and sage guides when you need direction. The three of you, my beautiful boys, have traveled the world together and have laughed a million miles along the way. Always remember that your brothers, the brothers as you used to call them, are your heart people, and wherever they live, they will be your North Star if you ever feel lost or need to find your way home. Ryan, your unique and special way of viewing the world, your keen mind, your talented ability to play any sport that requires a ball are endless gifts. You have always worked hard to make the team, have won numerous trophies, and have received academic awards. This hard-earned success, however, has been balanced by the fact that you have faced challenges and struggled at times along the way. You have persevered, never given up, and have learned to do whatever it takes to overcome the roadblocks. Dad has always been a beautiful example of working tirelessly hard and living a life of honor. I hope you too will always strive to show up as your best self, work harder than you think is possible, and lead with kindness and compassion. As you are a third born, we already had very busy and full lives, rich with deep and numerous friendships. When you first entered preschool, we simply wanted you to have a joyful experience, but we weren't focused on making friends for ourselves. As it turned out, with each school you entered, you brought new and cherished people into our lives. You have always filled our home with light and laughter and a crowd of rambunctious boys who love to play Nerf, basketball, football, chess, ping pong, and do anything that involves a ball, danger, or a possible trip to the ER. I hope you will always have a tribe of friends that mirrors back to you the truth of who you are. Continue to choose these people carefully, like Dad and I have, as they will sustain you when life gets tough or the road narrows. Jewish ethics teaches us to set a high bar for honesty, generosity, and basic human decency. I hope as you continue to grow, you will find a cause that gives you a sense of purpose, and that you will persistently work toward a world where justice flows like water for all. I promise you that I will forever be by your side, supporting you, loving you from the depths of my soul, and reveling in the space where our hearts are one. I am so blessed to be your mother, Ryan, and I love you dearly. Mazel tov on this beautiful achievement.
Okay, so it's been a crazy day for all of us, and everything's getting canceled, and one of the things that I feel like I've been most reminded of is that, like, really just what matters is, like, our family, our friends, and one of the things I'm always struck by you is how you seem to think about the people you don't know. And that's, like, the biggest, hardest judge of character in my book. I've never met a middle schooler so concerned with the state of the world around them. You listen to CNN like I used to listen to cast albums. I mean, like when I walk into your room now, like in my old room, the first book on your bookshelf is I Am Malala. and you're quiet in your way about it, but you're concerned with how people you've never met are getting along in the world. Even this year, you were so determined to get Zach and I these Hanukkah gifts, and usually the older brother gets the little brother something, but you forged ahead with this soldier-like determination. I've never seen a gift fueled by such passion. And it was sweet, and it was comical, but your love of us, it was just so clear. And even though we're not together all the time, now that I'm gone, you somehow really know how to show your love from afar, and I think, I'm still figuring out how to do that. I think most people are. It's hard to figure out how to love people when you're not with them, but you've always seemed to know how to do that. I love you so much, and I can't wait to throw a party this century. I love you.
Okay. Ryan, when I sat down to write this speech, I began to make a list of all the nicknames that have come up for you over the years. After about getting halfway through the list, I decided that it was likely in your best interest for me to only use the name that Mom and Dad had given to you. One of my most vivid memories in life stems back to about 13 years ago to this day. The night that you came home from the hospital. I woke up in the middle of the night to the muffled cries of an infant disturbing the serenity and calmness of the night that one usually encounters at 3 a.m. My first thoughts may or may not have been, here we go, it's the beginning of the end. Yet, as I walked down the stairs, I knew exactly what to expect. My baby brother. I've been waiting for this moment for quite some time. Looking down at you, holding you in my arms, I knew my life would change forever. You were immediately everything that I'd hoped my baby brother to be, and more importantly, a new best friend, my partner in crime. When you're a toddler, I always envisioned that my little brother would make it to the NBA or the NFL, and naturally be an analytical chemist or a geotechnical engineer if sports ever started to bore you. It's funny how things work out, because after you had scored more points in your first game at Beth Am as an 8-year-old than I had in my 4 years of high school, I came to the conclusion that some of my predictions about you were proving to at least be relatively accurate. Also, as you made your way through elementary school, I began to admire your maths for your gifts in maths and science. Topics that never truly came naturally to me seemed to be the easiest part of school for you. I've always respected and appreciated your determination in getting through school, even when it has seemed tougher than it should be. I have never once seen you pretend to be someone who you are not, and the genuine joy that you share with your friends proves to me that you already recognize what truly matters in life. You have always been about friends, family, and fun. The values that you possess, some of which take many people their entire lives to figure out, show me that you will go about life in a way that is meaningful and impactful. Ryan, being your older brother has been one of the greatest joys in life, and I couldn't imagine mine without you. You've taught me to be more patient, more loving, and more kindful. You have no doubt made me a better person, and I will always be a shoulder for you to lean on wherever you may be. I love you. Mazel tov.
We turn to page 226 and rise for the Amidah. Adonai sefatai titach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomer Hasadim Tovim, V'koneh Hakol, V'zocher Hasedeh Tovot Umevi Ye'ula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, Michayeh hakol ata rab lehoshia. Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Michalkel chayim bechesed, Michayeh hakol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim verofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayeh me'emunato lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umidom elach, melech meimid, umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'nemanat halachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. We remain standing for the Kedusha on page 232.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ, כבודו, אדיר, אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מאדיר, שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור,
Adonai God lecha Lenetzach netzach Kedushata Nagdish Kedushata Nagdish Shema Eloheinu Eloheinu lo yamush Leolam leolam va'ed.
To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu HaKadosh. Please be seated.
We continue with the Kedusha Hayom on page 234. Ata echad v'shimcha echad. Umich ka'amicha Yisrael goy echad ba'aretz. You are one, and your name is one, and there is none like your people Israel, a people unique on earth. A garland of glory you have given us, a crown of salvation, a day of rest and holiness. Abraham and Sarah rejoiced in it. Isaac and Rebekah sang. Jacob and Rachel and Leah and their children were refreshed by its rest. A rest of love freely given, a rest of truth and faithfulness, a rest of peace and serenity, tranquility and security, a perfect rest which you so desire. May your children come to know that this sacred rest links them to you, and through their rest they sanctify your name. Eloheinu ve'Elohe avotenu v'imotenu, ritzei v'imnuchatenu. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest.
We're commanded to be joyful at the holiness of Shabbat. Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha v'ten chelkeinu b'toratecha. Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha v'ten chelkeinu b'toratecha. Sabeinu mituvecha v'samechenu b'shuatecha. Sabeinu mituvecha v'samechenu b'shuatecha. Yalai la 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 la, yalai la 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 la, yalai 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 la 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 la, yalai la 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 la, la 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 Torah-techa, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
We continue with the Ratzeh prayer on pages 236 through 237. Ratzeh Adonai Eloheinu be'amecha Yisrael. Ratzeh Adonai Eloheinu be'amecha Yisrael. Utefilata continue with the prayer of gratitude, Modim Anachnu Lach, on the top of page 238. Modim Anachnu Lach, She'etachu Adonai Eloheinu, Velochei Avotenu V'imotenu Le'olam Va'ed, Tzur Hayenu, Megain Yishenu, Atahu Ledor Vador. We acknowledge with thanks that you are Adonai, our God and God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hand, for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that we experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favors at every time of day, evening, morning, and noon, O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails. We forever put our hope in you. For all these things, O sovereign, let your name be forever praised and blessed. O God, our Redeemer and Helper, let all who live affirm you and praise your name in truth. Blessed are you, Adonai, your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov, shimcha, ulcha, na'eh, lehodot.
Amen.
We sing together a prayer for peace. Shalom Rav, page 240.
Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Leolam. Ki ata Melech Adon, Lechol HaShalom. Ki Melech Adon, Lechol HaShalom. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Leolam. V'tov be'einecha levarech et Amecha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amecha, Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
We pause for our own silent reflection.
לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך. ולנצח נצחים קדושתה נקדיש, לדור ודור נגיד גודליה, לדור ודור נגיד גודליה, ולנצח נצחים קדושתה נקדיש, ושיבה אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, ושיבה אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, לדור ודור נגיד גודליה, לדור ודור נגיד גודליה, ולנצח נצחים קדושתה נקדיש, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, לדור ודור נגיד גודליה, לדור ודור נגיד גודליה, ברוך אתה אדוני המלך הקדוש.
It's already a two-hanky bar mitzvah. Good to have you back, Noah. And it turns out your brother Ryan can sing too, really beautifully. We come now to the main event, which is Seder Kriyat HaTorah, the service for the reading of the Torah. And I'll invite you to turn to page 244 in your prayer books. And as you do, I want to call your attention to this Shabbat brochure with Ryan's handsome face on the cover. And inside here, all of the honors which take place at this time in the service occur. So please, if you see your name here, pay attention so that you don't miss your special honor. Page 244. There is none like you among the gods, Adonai, and there are no deeds like yours. You are sovereign over all worlds, and your dominion is in all generations. Adonai reigns, Adonai has reigned, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Adonai will give strength to our people, Adonai will bless our people with peace.
Ein kamocha va'elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha, malechutecha malchut ha'olamim, u'memshaltecha bechol dor v'dor. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Adonai goes le'amo yitain, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. Avarachamim etiv avirtzonecha et Zion. Tivnei chamot Yerushalayim, tivnei chamot Yerushalayim. Kivecha levad batachnu, Berushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amu Yisrael B'Hikdushato. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo Gadol Adonai iti Uniromema Shemo Yachdav.
Ryan, Ronen Meir, this is the Torah, Israel's Morashah, our sacred heritage and our inheritance. Wherever the Jewish people has been, the Torah has been with us, guiding us, teaching us, nourishing us, and keeping us on the just and righteous path. You know, today on the day of your bar mitzvah, you will receive many gifts, and your parents have given you many things in your life. There is no precious gift more so than this Torah that you receive today. And I know your Jewish education is something that has been very important to your family and has been passed down from generation to generation so that you might receive it today on your bar mitzvah, a day that your family has been looking forward to for many, many years. So symbolic of this chain of tradition, I'm going to call forward your grandparents and your parents to pass you this Torah.
We are gifts and we are blessings. We are history in song. We are hope and we are learning. We are learning to be strong. The door vador nagid God lecha. The door vador we protect this chain from generation to generation. The door vador these lips will praise your name. The door vador nagid God lecha. The door vador we protect this chain from generation to generation. The door these lips will praise your name. Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagivura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahor kichol b'shamayim u'va'aretz kichol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'mitnaseh lechol erosh. Yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam, yiram hayam, yiram hayam umlo. 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 Yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim, yismechu hashamayim v'tagel Arza Alinu, Arza Alinu, Arza Alinu. Yalla la, 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 yalla. Ya la la, ya la la, ya la la.
You may be seated. So this week we have two very special Torah portions making up the final two sections of the book of Exodus, Vayakhel and Pikudei. So we're going to put aside your prayer books, and if you wish to follow along Ryan's Torah reading, you'll take out your big Torah commentaries and open them to page 612. So the interesting thing about this section of Torah, the book of Exodus, is of course it opens in slavery. This is a story that we will soon tell at our Passover Seders in a little less than a month from now. And it concludes with the finishing of the building of the tabernacle. This building of the tabernacle has taken up 5 or 6 Torah portions. It takes up a lot of the book of Exodus. And the coincidence is not lost on me that the completion of this building project is Ryan's Torah portion, and his father is a builder extraordinaire. So what's interesting about this portion is it contains so many details, oodles and oodles of details, lists of materials that were used in the building, gold, silver, copper, stones, lengths of material with specifications, 28 cubits by 4 cubits. And you've heard the expression, God is in the details, and that definitely holds true in this Torah portion. And as any builder knows, the details are really important. So that's the message here in this Torah portion, and there is one really interesting little detail that is very easy to overlook, but I'm going to share it with you. And that is that all the instructions for the measurements of the building of the tabernacle are in whole numbers. For example, 28 cubits by 4 cubits. But when it comes to the instructions for the building of the ark, the sacred aron, which would house the tablets of the covenant that God gave to Moses, the measurements are all in half measures. For example, in this week's Torah portion, it says that Salel made the ark of acacia wood 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide, and 1.5 cubits high. So what's the significance of this detail? Why are all the other measurements in whole numbers, but the ark is in half numbers? So some say it's meant to represent the incompleteness of our learning, that we are never completely learned, that our learning should never stop, that we never know everything. And that is, of course, an important message for Ryan at his bar mitzvah. We don't want your learning to stop with this bar mitzvah. We want it to continue. And the fun has just begun here at Untitled Shalom. The rabbis viewed the opportunities for learning as endless. But I think that the half measures might have another significance as well. And perhaps it's to teach us that even as the tabernacle became complete, became one whole in this Torah portion, that we as humans are never fully complete. We're never fully baked. We are works in progress. There's always more to learn, relationships to build and to deepen, ways to improve the world. we should never stop growing and completing ourselves, refining our character. May the half measures of the Holy Ark we read about today inspire us to grow and learn and to never stop working to make ourselves and the world complete. Amen. And now it is my joy to invite up our bar mitzvah, Ronen Meir, to call up his aliyot. Once again, we're on page 612.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah harishona. For the first honor, I would like to call up my grandparents, Susan and Harry Meltzer, and Judith, Richard, and Martin Bodorsky to the Torah.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bahar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vayakel Moshe et kol adat b'nei Yisrael vayomer alhem ele hadevarim asher tiva Adonai la'asot otam sheishet yamim te'aseh melacha uvayom hashvi'i yeh lachem kodesh Shabbaton l'Adonai kol ha'osevo melacha yumat lo tiva'aru esh v'chol moshevotechem b'yom ha'shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nota b'tocheinu Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah ha'shniyi. For the second honor, I would like to call up my uncles John Modorsky, Robert Modorsky, and Adam Meltzer to the Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Hamorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim anat aleinu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayomer Moshe el kol adat b'nei Yisrael le'mor zeh hadava asher tziva Adonai le'mor kehu meitchem teruma l'Adonai kol nediv livo yiviecha et terumat Adonai zachav v'chesef unchoshet utchelet ve'argaman v'tolat shani v'shesh ve'izi.
You ready? It's right there. You'll lead this time. No? All right, I'll do it again. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betoheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
He was never bar mitzvah.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah ha'shlishit. For the third honor, I would like to call up my great uncle Joseph Falk and my cousin Carrie Strauch to the Torah.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ve'orot elim me'odamim ve'orot techashim vatzei shitim ve'shemen lamaor uvsamim le'shemen chamishchan ve'liktoret hasamim ve'avnei shocham ve'avnei miluim la'efod ve'lachoshet V'chol chacham lev bachem yavo'u v'ya'asu et kol asher tzivah Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ya'amdu ha'olim la'aliyah ha'revi'it. For the fourth honor, I would like to call up my parents Suzanne and Brad Meltzer and my brothers Noah and Zachary to the Torah.
Binyamin ben Hershel Vesura Rivka Shoshana bat Yehudit Ze'ev Wolf v'Zachariah Shmuel.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol chamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Et hamishkan et acholo ve'et michsechu et kerasav ve'et kerashav et berichav et amudav ve'et adanav et ha'aron ve'et badav et ha'kaporet ve'et parochet hamasach et ha'shulchan ve'et badav ve'et kol kelav ve'et lechem
hapanim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. The next Aliyah is going to be chanted by Ryan's grandmother, Judith Richard, and she is going to be continuing on page 612, chapter 35, verse 14. For this Aliyah, this special Aliyah, it will be our Mishaberach Aliyah, a prayer for healing and hope. Of course, we pray on behalf of all those who are afflicted with this coronavirus. But if you have any loved ones who are in need of healing, or you yourself need a prayer, whether it's physical or spiritual, please come up for this Aliyah. Don't make me beg you.
Baruch et Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'yet menorah ha'maor, v'yet kelecha, v'yet nerotecha, v'yet shemen ha'maor, v'yet mixbar hakatoret, v'yet badav, v'yet shemen hamishcha, v'yet kitorech hasamim, v'yet masach hapetach lepetach hamishkan, et mizbach haolah, v'yet mikbar hanehoshet asher lo, et badav v'yet kol kelav, et hakior v'yet kano, et kelah alei hechatzer, et amudav v'yet anonecha, v'et masach she'ar hechatzer, et yidot hamishkan, v'et yidot hechatzer, v'et meidrehem, et bigdei hasarad l'sharet b'kodesh, et bigdei hakodesh le'acharon hakohen, v'et bigdei ba'anav lechahen.
Yesher kochech, mazel tov.
Thank you.
Mishaberach avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov ve'imotenu Sarah Rivka Leah v'Rachel. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless and heal all those who we are about to name.
Marvin Carson.
Marvin Carson.
Menachem ben Shoshana, Mark Lipton.
Eileen Uni.
India McDonald. Ve'yishlach lechem refuah shlema, refuat hanefesh, refuat haguf b'tok sha'ar cholei b'Yisrael, hashta bagala uvisman kari v'imru amen. May God send them all a complete healing, a healing of the body and a healing of the spirit, along with all those who are ill in the house of Israel and everywhere soon. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam atah b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
The final aliyah is known as the maftir. This is Ryan's bar mitzvah aliyah when he gets called to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. He's going to be chanting from page 634, chapter 40, verse 34. And it's our custom to read this from our Sephardic scroll, donated by the Russins who are here today. We ask you to please rise as the ark is opened.
Ya'amod, Ya'amod, Habachur bar HaMitzvah, V'aliyat HaTorah, Ronan Meir ben Binyamin v'Shoshana, Chazak, Chazak.
Baruch Hu Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Before Ryan starts, I just want to make a quick announcement. Because this concludes the book of Exodus, we have a custom at the end of each Sefer of the Torah. At the end, we say Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek. So when we get to the end, we'll all say that together.
Vayachas he'anan et ohel moed, uchvod Adonai male et hamishkan. Velo yachol Moshe lavo el ohel moed, ki shachan alav he'anan, uchvod Adonai male et hamishkan. Uchvod Adonai me'ol hash Kan Yisu b'nei Yisrael b'chol mas'echem v'im lo ya'aleh he'anan v'lo yisu ad yom he'aloto ki anan Adonai al hamishkan yomam v'esh tiyeh laila bo le'enei chol beit Yisrael b'chol mas'echem.
Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek. Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek. Chazak, Chazak, Venit Chazek.
Yesher koach.
Baruch Hu Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'dochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. Great job. Ya'amod Hagba, Ya'amod Glila. Will those who've been asked to lift and dress the Torah please come forward at this time? And they are here.
They're here. Who's lifting? What do we do? Here. Just down and up. Down and up.
V'zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai
Please be seated. The Haftarah for Shabbat HaKodesh can be found on page 1457. Baruch Hu Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar binviim tovim v'ratza v'divrechem הנאמרים באמת, ברוך אתה, אדוני, הבוחר בתורה, ובמשה עבדו, ובישראל עמו, ובנביאי האמת וצדק. כל העם הארץ יהיו אל התרומה הזאת לנשיא בישראל, ועל הנשיא יהיה העולות וכמנחה וכנסך בחגים ובחודשים ובשבתות בכל מועדי בית ישראל. הוא יעשה את החטאת ואת המנחה ואת העולם ואת השלמים לכפר בעד בית ישראל. כה אמר אדוני אלוהי בראשון באחד לחודש תיקח פר בן בקר תמים וחיטאת את המקדש. ולקח הכהן מדם החטאת ונתן אל מזוזת הבית ואל ארבע פינות העזרה למזבח ועל מזוזת שער החצר הפנימית. וכן תעשה בשבעה וחודש מאיש שוגה ומפתי וכיפרתם את הבית. We continue with verse 25. בשביעי בחמישה עשר יום לחודש בחג יעשך אלה שבעת הימים כחטאת כעולה וכמנחה וכשמן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה לכבוד ותפארת על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Hello and Shabbat Shalom. I first want to say thank you to all of my friends and family who are joining me here today. I am so thankful you are celebrating with us. Thank you to Rabbi Pomerantz for being a great mentor and a special part of our family. I also want to thank Cantor Siegel for helping me prepare for my bar mitzvah and for everything you did to make this day happen. Lastly, I want to thank Shoshana, my bar mitzvah tutor, for helping me learn Hebrew and for always being so flexible. I cannot be here today without any of you. I also want to say a special thank you to my parents. I want to thank my dad for always being there for me and for being a great basketball coach. You helped me make me the player that I am today. Thank you to my mom, who worked so incredibly hard planning this bar mitzvah and all of the details. Thank you for all the things that you do every single day to make my life great. Today, I will be talking to you about my Torah portion, Vayachel Pigudei, the final portion in the book of Exodus. In my Torah portion, Bezalel receives a special gift from God. God gave him the gifts of skill, ability, and knowledge of every craft for the building of the tabernacle. I believe that God has given all of us a special gift. Some of us might have figured it out, and many people have not. Today, as I stand here, as a Jewish adult, what I think is important is that we try to find out what our gifts might be. In the building of the tabernacle, people brought many different gifts, such as yarn, stones, animal skin, and even gold. Everything was needed to make it special. In my life, I've received many different types of gifts from different people. I truly think it is important to give gifts as well, especially to the less fortunate. For my tzedakah work, I chose to use some of my bar mitzvah money to provide food to high school students that are under the poverty line and do not have enough to eat on most days. I gathered my good friends together and we filled over 500 bags for a project called Blessings in a Backpack. We donated them to students at North Park High School, where my mom works as a social worker. She said they were all so excited when they got their bags. It made me feel really happy that we helped other kids who were less fortunate than we are. Today we conclude the reading of the book of Exodus. At the beginning of the book, the Jews were slaves, and they did not feel God's presence. But now at the end of the book, after they fled from Egypt, they received the Torah and built the tabernacle. God's presence fills the tabernacle, and everybody knows that God is there. As a bar mitzvah, I am beginning to feel God's presence when I sing my prayers, when I do mitzvot, and even when I come together with other people. Thank you all for making this day great for me and my family.
Okay, wow, you happy? I'm so happy for you because you led such a beautiful service, and despite the craziness and aggravation of this week, you made today perfect. So thank you. You know, I think back, I remember very clearly your bris. I'm sorry to mention it at your bar mitzvah. But I remember that's when your parents gave you your Hebrew name, Ronen Meir. And at the time they gave it to you, it was more of a prayer, because Ronen means joyous song, and Meir means one who brings light. And today you really showed us that you have fulfilled that prayer of theirs, that you just have brought so much joy to your family and so much light to all of us. And I have to say, I had the best seat in the house because I got to watch Brad and Suzanne throughout the service, their smiles and their tears, and they are so filled with love and joy for you, Ryan. You know, I know what an incredible athlete you are. Now I know what an incredible singer you are, too. You have a beautiful voice. And I know that you excel at so many different sports, from skateboarding to skiing and lacrosse, but most of all, basketball. You love basketball. And when I asked you who you most admire in the world, you said Ray Allen and Dwayne Wade. And then you made it a point of telling me that it wasn't just because of their prowess on the court, but because of their love for humanity and their commitment to making the community better. And you know, your Torah portion is about community. Vayakel means bringing the community together. And that's such an important theme for your family, who does so much for our community. Not just Temple Beth Shalom and their family and friends, but for the community at large. And I know that that's a message you have really embraced in your life. So you might know this, you might not know this, but Ray Allen, in the past few years, visited Auschwitz in Poland, the concentration camp. And he's now become a member of the U.S. Holocaust Museum Council. He feels this burning passion to teach people about what happened during the Holocaust so that it will never happen again. And he's gotten some pushback from the African American community about that he should be more involved with teaching about slavery and the injustices that African Americans face even today. And what he said is that, when there are crimes against Jews, there are crimes against all humanity, and that his commitment is to the entire world. And this is what he said, and I love this line. I want to share it with you. I didn't go to Poland as a black person, a white person, a Christian person, or a Jewish person. I went as a human being. And I know, Ryan, that you share that sense of commitment and responsibility for your fellow humanity. And I hope and pray that you always have that burning desire to serve in the world as your parents have done so beautifully. And I hope you excel on the court and off the court and continue to bring joy and light to your family, your community, and all of us who care so much for you. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
And now Cantor Siegel and I would love to bless you in front of the open ark, so we're going to call up those who have been asked to open the ark the second time to come up. Please rise. Wow. Face this way.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
Ken Yiratzon, may God bless you and keep you, Ronen Meir.
Yahir Adonai panav elecha v'kuneka.
Ken Yiratzon, may the light of God's face shine on you and shine through you and always be gracious to you.
Yisah Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
Ken Yiratzon, may God's presence always be with you, and may you feel that presence as you spoke about in your speech. And may God bless you with joy, health, love, and with shalom, with wholeness and peace. Amen.
Amen. Simen tova, mazel tova, simen tova, mazel tova, simen tova, mazel tova, simen tova, yehelanu. Simen tova, mazel tova, simen tova, mazel tova, simen tova, mazel tova, simen tova, yehelanu. Yahalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nisgav shemo levado. Hodol al eretz v'shamayim, v'yarem keren le'amo. Tehila lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo.
Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu. For I have given you a precious gift, my Torah, do not abandon it.
Ki lekach tov natati lachem torati al ta'azovu. Eitz chayim hi lemachasikim ba v'tomcheha me'ushar. Eitz chayim hi למחזיקים בה וטובחה מאושר דרכיה דרכי נועם וכל נתיבותיה שלום השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה יאי לי 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 יאי לי 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 יאי לי 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 יאי לי לי
We remain standing and turn to page 282 for the chanting of Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'ateit gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kegoyeh ha'aratzot v'lo samanu kemeshpachot ha'adama shelo samech elkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim livnei melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu Ushemo echad.
We'll remain standing and turn to page 294 for words of Kaddish. At this moment of memory, Ryan's family is remembering in particular these very special people: Walter and Ruth Falk, Carol Corrins, Alma Friesner, Ethel Wohl, Evelyn Harlem, Anne and Max Medorsky, Miriam and Joseph Grabois, Scott Meltzer, Gladys and Sam Meltzer, Frida Riesberg, Sydney Riesberg, Grace Riesberg, and Alan Sandman. If there's anybody here that is in a period of mourning or observing a yort site on this Shabbat and want to share a name with us. Thank you. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing to all of you who knew them and loved them. We take a moment to think as well of the 6 million men, women, and children who died in the Shoah and who have no one to say Kaddish for them. We think of the over 24,000 Israeli soldiers who died so that we would have a Jewish homeland. And we think of our American soldiers who have fallen defending our liberties. And we take them all into our hearts with our own as we say these words of Kaddish. Yitgadal v'kadash shemei rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon u'v'yamachon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'yizman kari v'yimru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kedusha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbachata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom bimramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to all of us, to all Israel, and all who are mourners everywhere. And let us say, Amen. You may be seated. And now, Ryan, you are going to receive some gifts and words of blessing from members of our board. I'm sure there was fighting as to who got to present these gifts to you. And the winners are Peter Russin and Cheryl Zuckerman, because your mother is one of the most beloved members of our board. So here you go.
Mazel tov, Ryan. You did such a wonderful job today. Your hard work and dedication clearly paid off. You have made your family and your community so proud. As a board member, I have had the privilege of honoring several bar and bat mitzvahs at the conclusion of their ceremonies, but this one is particularly special to me. Ryan, because of you and the foundation school at Temple Beth Shalom, I met your mother, my role model, my confidant, and my best friend. By being part of your chosen family for the past decade, I have undoubtedly become a better person. The Meltzer family has a unique ability to bring out the best in all of those who have the privilege of knowing them. They inspire others to engage in meaningful community service activities, to get a puppy, to work hard, to cherish family, to get a second puppy, to attend more Broadway shows, to read, to travel, to be kind, to be grateful, to get a third puppy, to spend quality times with friends, to laugh, to love deeply, and to live fully. Ryan, it has been an honor being part of your life and watching you grow up to be the easygoing, smart, compassionate, independent, and talented young man you are today. Your cool demeanor, your eagerness to learn, your love for your family, and your positive energy and quiet confidence are traits that just come naturally to you. And as we have heard all day, you are an incredible athlete in too many sports to count. Football, golf, soccer, lacrosse, basketball, swimming, skiing, and even ping pong, blackjack, and chess. You name it, you have a knack for leaving others shaking their head in amazement. But you are also humble about your abilities. You live in the moment and enjoy the love of the game. Important lessons for all of us about how to approach life. Ryan, never ever change. Just be you. And while I have your attention for about another 10 seconds, I wanted to share with you an insightful quote that is part of our family dynamic. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You have been blessed with diverse talents and determination, which is an unstoppable combination. I cannot wait to witness all the amazing accomplishments that I know you will achieve. So just remember to keep surrounding yourself with the dreamers and the doers, but most of all, surround yourself with those who see and know the greatness in you. Mazel tov. Thank you.
Crap, I have to go after that. Anyway. Ryan, I didn't think you did that great today. I'm just kidding. Just totally kidding. Ryan, I too feel very blessed as a member of the board to have this opportunity to speak to you today. You know how much the Russin family loves the Meltzer family, especially you. I'm grateful that you've always called me by my favorite nickname, Peeper, since the day you learned how to speak. As is our tradition, we have introduced you Meltzer boys to things that your mother finds completely unacceptable. Like red meat and fast food to Noah, pounds of sugary foods to Zach, and for you, we introduced you to Nerf and laser guns. Somehow, you all survived. They survived. I love that you challenge authority like your parents' absolute prohibition to using bad language. Famously, you invented the term fuck. And we all know what word you just come short of saying. And when used in a sentence, though, fuck can be very effective. While I'm very proud of how well you did today, I'm even more proud of the mensch you have become. In fact, you've always been a mensch. When my father died 5 years ago, you were 8 years old and wrote me one of the most meaningful condolence notes I received. You said, and I quote, "I'm sorry your dad died. I love you, Ryan." You offered no solutions, no philosophies about life. You naturally understood that your support and love was all you could offer, and that was all I needed. And if anyone here needs any more evidence of your menschiness, a couple of years ago, you were playing in a basketball game. Of course, we all know about your athletic prowess, not because you brag or do anything else, but because I have to listen to your father for 4 hours every weekend on the golf course talk about your athletic prowess. Honestly, it's annoying. Anyway, you had scored 23 of 37 points for your team, and the other team had only scored 3 points. The coach actually commented, "No other 9-year-old has a step back like this kid. He's a player." I heard that like 12 times from your father during one round of golf. But what was your reaction? You told the coach how bad you felt for the other team. That was what you came away from that game with. I would say no other 9-year-old has an attitude like this kid. He's a mensch, and you are a mensch. So, Rye Guy, Burger Fry, today marks a special day in your life, and we're also blessed to be able to share it with you. It's an honor on behalf of the board of the temple to present you with 3 special gifts, and I'm turning it back over to Cheryl for this one. Yes, here.
First, a certificate of your bar mitzvah. Cherish it, you have earned it. You did it. Second, this Kiddush cup from the sisterhood, which will remind you each and every day of Shabbat and your joyous occasion. And third, this traveling Torah, so that you can continue your lifelong learning wherever you may be. Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov. I'm giving you a hug.
Ryan, I was looking forward to this moment of being able to talk to you. We share a couple things in common. I don't like to lose either. You and I both have the same Hebrew name. My Hebrew name is Meir, and we also have a love for basketball. You know, I've coached at the same high school for many, many years, for now 31 years at Miami High. And we've been lucky enough to win 8 state championships and lose another 3 up there. And the one time that we won, and I'll tell you one of the stories, we won one of our 8, was we were playing a team called Pensacola, Washington, and they had a kid named Ray Donald, who was All-State, and they had a kid named Derek Brooks, who went on to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for many years and end up in the Hall of Fame. Anyways, the game was tied. We were up 1, actually, with 10 seconds to go, and our coach said, the coach was this famous man named Shaky Rodriguez, and he told our kids, don't foul, just play solid defense. One of our kids fouled, and the kid went to the free throw line. Ray Donald had been 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Makes his 7th, game's tied. We call a timeout with 4 seconds to go, and we don't have any more timeouts, so we say if he scores, we just go up the court and try to win. Well, the kid missed a free throw for the first time that game. We ended up winning in overtime and winning our 3rd in a row state championship. So the fine line between winning and losing is close. And you're going to lose games, it doesn't matter, as long as you really give it a try. And it seems to me, and everybody in the congregation knows, that you really give it a try. You talked about gifts during your speech up here, your Dvar Torah. Ryan, there's not many kids that have as many gifts as you have. Really, to have smart, you're a good-looking kid, but you come from a family that's always shown you how to do the right things. You come from a family that has instilled these values in you. I grew up in a movement called Young Judea in Canada, and our motto was Hadracha b'dugma, leadership by example. Your mom, your dad, your grandparents, everybody sets that right example for you. And I only wish you the very, very best, Ryan. I tell you, I look forward to special bar mitzvahs. You know, when you get to work with a family like yours, it's not work. Really, it's not work at all. Rabbi Cantor, all of us, we're employed here at the temple. We work here. But it's a joy, really a joy to get to work with families like you. I tell you, these are really big moments in your lives, and you should always have very nice moments like this. So, you got a beautiful dinner next door. Come here for a second. I'm going to give you some more gifts, and then you go on. This is something we started before your brothers had their bar mitzvahs, and this is an invitation to join the TBS Madrichim program, our leadership program. This is a certificate that a tree has been planted in the land of Israel by the clergy and staff. This is a certificate for a 1-year membership at the Jewish Museum of Florida, FIU. And finally, these are 2 gift certificates to the Nifty in Israel program and the Alexander Muss High School in Israel program, which we hope you'll use after your confirmation class. You're a good kid, and I wish you the very best. Mazel tov. All the best.
So, Ryan, you have made this Shabbat so sweet for the congregation, your family, your friends, and now it's time for us to end Shabbat and take some of that sweetness and joy and light with us into the coming week. So we're going to conclude our service with Havdalah, which marks the separation between Shabbat and the new week. And I'm going to ask the Meltzers to please join us here on the bima, and for everybody to come up and gather as close as you feel comfortable gathering.
Yay, lie, la 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 la.
Just a moment to thank God for the food that we are privileged to eat each and every day, and for this magnificent challah made by Andy Russin.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
And now we're going to wish each other a Shavua Tov, a good week, a week of peace and blessing, and I hope all of us carry some of this joy and light with us into the challenging days ahead.
Shavua Tov, 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 Shavua Tov. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace, may gladness reign and joy increase.
Shavua Tov, everybody.
Thanks. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Oh, I'm not supposed to kiss.